Hello guys, welcome back. Once again, we have an interesting question which is the integrate with respect to x by using partial fractions. So this is our question which we are having here. We have the integral of 12 over x squared minus 9 in the bracket dx. Then question 2, it is 4 open bracket x minus 4 over x squared minus 2x minus 3 dx. So now let's get started. For solution, we have to start with question 1, which is the integral of 12 over x squared minus 9 in the bracket, then dx. If you can see, the denominator has got the highest power than the numerator. So what we are going to do, you have to find the difference of two squares, in which we're going to say the integral of 12 over, we're going to say x minus 3, the difference of two squares, and x plus 3, right? Then in which we're going to take this term which we're having into partial fraction. And partial fraction, it is denoted by, we're going to use letters a over the first fraction which we're having here, which is x minus 3, then plus b over the second fraction, which is x plus 3, right? Then here you're going to find the common denominator of this one, which is x minus 3, x plus 3. Then x minus 3 into x minus 3, we're going to remain with this term. Then x minus x plus 3 times a, we're going to have a open bracket x plus 3, right? Then here plus this b which we're having here. Then x plus 3 into x minus 3 and x plus 3. So we're going to remain with the x minus 3, right? Then in which we're going to use the identity sign here, which is 12 over x minus 3 x plus 3, right? In which, if you can see, we have an identity here. This terms here, it is equals to this term. So that means this one cancels each other. So we're going to equate the numerator to be equals to 12. So we're going to say a open bracket x plus 3 in the bracket, then plus b open bracket x minus 3, which should be equals to this 12 here, because we have equated each equation to be equal to each other, right? Then here now we are going to let you have to make one of these variables a and b to be equals to 0. So we're going to start with it. Let's say x to be equals to 3, right? X to be equals to 3. That means our b to be 0. So we're going to say a open bracket, where there's x we have this 3 which we're having here, 3 plus 3, then plus b open bracket, then where this x we have 3, so 3 minus 3, which is equals to 12, right? Then here we're going to have a 3 plus 3, which is 6, then plus here 3 minus 3, we're going to have b, and open bracket 0 here, which is equals to 12. So a times 6, which is 6a, then plus this one, it will be b times 0, which is 0, which is equals to 12. Then 6 6a to be equals to 12. Then you divide by 6 by 6. So our a, it will be equals to 2. So this is our value for a. So let's take it here. a to be equals to 2. Now let's find the value for b. We can create a space here. The value for b, we are going to let x to be equals to minus 3. Because a it will be 0, then b we're going to have the certain value, right? Then here we're going to have a open bracket minus 3 plus 3, then plus b open bracket minus 3 plus minus 3 minus 3, which is equals to 12, right? Then here you're going to have 0 because minus 3 plus 3 it is a open bracket is 0, then plus b here negative 3 minus 3, you're going to have minus 6, which is equals to 12, right? Then here, this one here, a times 0, which is 0, plus b times the negative 6, we're going to have minus 6 b, which is equals to 12, right? Then here, positive times negative, which is negative, so we're going to have minus 6 b, which is equals to 12. Then you divide by minus 6 minus 6, so in which you are going to have b to be equals to minus 2. So these are our values for b, it is equals to minus 2. So we're going to take these values where in this first term here, because here we said a over x minus 3, so we're going to do the same thing. Where there's a, we have 2. So where there's a, we have, so we're going to say we have 2 over x minus 3, right? And plus, because of this negative here, so let's say we have minus 2 over x plus 3, right, in the bracket. Then in which negative times the positive, it will be negative, right? So it is going to be 2 over x minus 3, the bracket, then minus 2 over x plus 3, right, in the bracket. Then we are not yet done because we are only resolving this integration by partial fraction. So let's get it into integration now. So we're going to take this question and the integral of 12. Let's create a space here. The integral of 12 over x minus squared minus 9 bracket dx should be equals to we found that our a, it is 2 over x minus c, so we're going to say the integral of x minus 3, the bracket, then minus 2 over x plus 3 in the bracket, then dx. So if you can see here what we have, we can say open square bracket, we're going to say 2 times 1 over x minus 3, right? Then here minus 2 open bracket 1 minus 1 over x plus 3 in the bracket, then close square bracket, right? Then plus c, right? Then here what you are going to have, this one, remember when you are differentiating in x, when you're differentiating in x should be equals to 1 over x. Now because we are integrating, so we are taking back into this term here, so we are going to do the same thing here, in which it will be equals to, here it will be 2 in open bracket, then x minus 3, then minus 2 we're going to use the square bracket, then open bracket x plus 3 close square bracket, then plus c, right? Or here there's in. If you can see in logarithm, whenever here there is negative, so that means we are dividing, right? So what you have to use the common only one, or let's say there's a rule in logarithm which says if you have log a to the power 2 power 3, that means this power will drop here, it will be 3 log a power 2. So we're going to do the same here. Here the power, it is already dropped, so we are going to take it back here, so in which it will be open square bracket in open bracket x minus 3, then this 2 will come back to be a power 2 minus even this 2 will come here to be, it will be a power, in which it will be in open bracket x plus 3 to the power 2 close square bracket plus c. Like I said, in logarithm, whenever you are having a negative here, that means you are dividing. So you're going to say, let's take it here. You're going to say you're going to use only one natural log. So we're going to say in open bracket. So this one, it will be divided by this one here. So we're going to say because we have already used in, so we're going to say open bracket x minus 3 squared over this term which we're having here, which is x plus 3, right? Squared, then plus c. This one, let me take it. This one in the bracket plus c, in which here we can conclude this answer to be, because we're having the same power, we can say the natural log of open bracket open square bracket, then open bracket x minus 3 over x plus 3 to be to the power 2, because we have the same power, plus c. So this is our first answer for this question here, because we are integrating using partial fraction. So now let's move on to question 2. Question 2, we have the integral of 4 open bracket x minus 4 close over x squared minus 2x minus 3 in the bracket, then dx. If you can see here, we have the numerator has got at the lowest degree, and the denominator has got at the highest degree. What you have to do, is factorize the denominator, in which let's expand here what we're having here. So we're going to say the integral of 4x minus 16, right? Then over here we're going to look for product and sum, in which it will be x squared minus we're going to look for product and sum. When you multiply or subtract, it will give 3, but when you add, it will give us minus 2. So it will be positive 1, which is positive x, and the minus 3, because when 1 minus 3, you're going to have minus 2, then minus 3 here, dx. So here you're going to look for a common term. You're going to factor out now. So it will be the integral of x minus 16 over, when you factor out what is common, it is x outside, then x into x squared, it will be x plus x into x, which is 1. Then here what is common, it is minus 3. Then open bracket, minus 3 into minus 3x, you're going to remain with x. Minus 3 into minus 3, you're going to remain with it plus 1. So because these terms are equal, so it will be the integral of 4x minus 16 over, here at down we have, we can take x minus 3, and the x plus 1. And since we are having the difference of two squares here and down, so we can take this term now to be like this one, the integral of 4x minus 16 over x minus 3 x plus 1 to be equals to, now you introduce what they call partial resolving the partial fraction. So we're going to say a over the first term which we're having here, which is x minus 3, then plus the second term, which is b over x plus 1, right? Then here you're going to find the common denominator, which is x minus 3, x plus 3, right? Then x minus 3 into x minus 3, we're going to remain with this term. And this term, x plus 3 multiplied by 1, we're going to multiply by a, we're going to have a, open bracket, x plus 3, then plus this b, which we're having here, b. Then here we have, let me say we have 1. We don't have 3 here. So here, sorry, so here we have a 1. X plus 1 into x plus 1, we're going to remain with the x minus 3. And now, since we are having this term, we're going to use the symbol of identity, right? So we're going to say 4x minus 16 over x minus 3, x plus 1, the integral, because we are having the same term here. This term and this term are equal, so we only equate the numerator, right? So in which we're going to say a, open bracket, x plus 1, then plus b, open bracket, x minus 3, right? Which should be equals to 4x minus 16, right? Then here now, this is where you let one of the letter a and b should be equals to 0. So we are going to say let's x be equals to, let's make b to be equals to b0. So we're going to say positive 3, right? In which here we're going to substitute now a, open bracket, where there's x we have 3 plus 1, then plus b, open bracket, right? Then where there's x we have 3 minus 3, then which is equals to 4. Where there's x we have 3 minus 16, right? In which here you're going to have, here you're going to have a, open bracket, 1 plus 3 plus 1, which is 4, and plus b, 3 minus 3, which is 0, which is equals to 4 times 3, which is 12, then 12 minus 16. You are going to have, let's say you have here you have a 0, so you're going to have a times 4, which is 4a, should be equals to 12 minus 16, you're going to have minus c. 4, right? Then you divide by 4 by 4, so a, it will be equals to -1, right? A, it will be equals to b -1. Now let's move. We have found that a, it is -1. Now let's find for b. So for b, we are going to let x to be equals to -1. Let x to be equals to -1, because when you substitute where there is x here with -1, you are going to have you're going to let's say x a open bracket where there is x -1 plus c 1 plus c b where there is x we have -1 to be equals to 4 open bracket where there is x we have -1, then where there's here we have -16, so in which we are going to have -4 -16. Then here we have, here let's say we have 3, not -1, because here we have -3. So here we have a 0 plus b -4 to be equals to this term here, right? In which a it will be 0, so we're going to have -4b to be equals to -4 -16, we're going to have -20, right? Then you divide by -4, then b it will be equals to 5. So these are our values. So for b we have 5, right? And if you can see here, for a we have -c, we have -1 over this term which we are having x -3, then plus b we have 5 over x plus 1. So we are going to start with a positive one, which is 5 over x plus 1, then minus 1 over x minus 3. Now since we have found this one, we are going to say the integral of 4 open bracket x minus 4 over x squared minus 2x minus 3, the bracket, then to be equals to, here we have dx, to be equals to the integral of 5 over x plus 1 minus 1 over x minus 3 dx. So here now we are going to say when you integrate this one, remember, like I said, when you are differentiating in x should be equals to 1 over x. So since we are integrating, so we are coming from this side coming back to this term here. So we're going to say 5 in, let's say we have open square bracket 5 in open bracket x plus 1, then minus, here we have 1, so we are going to have in natural log, which is x minus x minus 3 close square bracket, then plus c, because we don't have the limits, right? Then here, if you can see, there's a law of logarithm, because natural log, even logarithm, we can say log a to the power 2 power 3 this power will drop here. It will be, let's take it here. If you have logo a to the power 2 power 3, this power will drop. It will be equals to 3 logo a power 2. So we're going to do the same. The power, it is already dropped, so we're going to take this power, this base to be equals to power, so in which it will be in x plus 1, the bracket, then power 5 minus in open bracket x minus c 3 cross square bracket, then plus c, right? Then let's make a space here. Since we're having a negative here, in logarithm, whenever you're having a negative here, that means you're dividing, right? So we're going to take one of the, we're having a natural log, so we're going to say natural log, then open square bracket, then you have x plus 1 the power 5, it will be divided by this term which we're having here, which is x minus 3, then cross square bracket, then plus c. So this is our answer for this question here when you integrate using partial fraction. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so the next time you may see the new update. The next lesson we'll be looking at integration, having let's say we're having a polynomial equation, then down we're having a lower degree. Thank you.